Yes, good evening, everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you, no matter where you're tuned in around the world or local or wherever you are tonight. A big happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. We have a fantastic evening's entertainment lined up for you. We have numerous acts with different types, from music to dancing to singing. We have the whole lot, guys. So remember, share the link as much as you can to all your friends and family all around the world. No matter where you are, we want to see you. Don't forget to give us a comment. Let us know where you're tuned in from, because we want to know where your people are coming from. Remember, guys, this is for a fantastic cause. This is for the St. Patrick's Day. It's a virtual concert that we're running to build a community centre in the Kilglass village. But it's not just for Kilglass. This is for the whole community in Escrone, Castleconnor. No, we'll leave out Castleconnor. I'll get killed here. Cullings, all the general area around that area. This is not just for one area. It's for everybody to use. And it's a fantastic idea. And later on, we will talk to the chairperson, Louise McDonald, and she'll explain more to you about what the plan is and what the thing is going forward with it as well. Remember, the GoFundMe link is down there. You can fund me as well. And that is the key to tonight. We need people to share the link. We need as much money as we can. The donations so far have been absolutely fantastic. Our goal, guys, is huge. Yes, it's going to cost a lot of money to build this centre, and we'll talk to Louise a little later on about that. But this centre is going to be absolutely brilliant when it gets going up and going in the Kilglass area. It's going to be right in the heart of the village, right next door to the church. Everything is in a perfect place for it, and what it's going to be is brilliant for the people around that area. So remember, guys, we have a lot of brilliant acts for you tonight. We want you to place the comments in. Let us know where you're tuned in from around the world. If you're tuned in local, no matter where you are, let us know and we'll get a shout out to you. This is a new concept, this virtual concerts, virtual shows. But as you all know, guys, this has been the way it's been for the last 18 months. And when things get better, we will have some brilliant fundraisers as well, because this is going to be just the kickoff until things get back to normal and we get going again. So listen, guys, remember, share the link. Let your friends, your family knows that we're ready to rock and roll tonight. We have a great show lined up for you. We have Louise working in the background. We have all the people in the background working. We will be talking to a couple of them in a little while. Let us know how we're going tonight and all that. And it's going to be an absolutely fantastic show. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to kick on. Remember, you can watch this video again on Facebook or on the YouTube channel as well. We'll share the link with you. We'll talk to Louise a little bit later on. She'll tell us all about that. So we need to see your comments up here in the corner of the box, guys. We're going to fund that out to you and have fun here. So we're going to kick off tonight, guys, with an absolutely brilliant start to the show. And the evening that's in it, the festive day that's in it, St. Patrick's Day, we're going to start off with a local singers, Karina Gilroy and Maura Kelly. They're members of the Inniscrone Choir, and they're going to start us off tonight with a great song called Dohas Lynn Niamh Pádraig. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show, and we'll see you real soon. Well, thank you very much, Karina and Maura, to start us off tonight in our Kilglass virtual concert. Brilliant start. Dohas Niamh Lynn Pádraig. A brilliant song to start the evening, and I hope you all enjoyed that. Well, we're not going to go far from the community centre yet. We're just going to shoot across the road to Sheridan's Bar and say hi, Breda. How are you, Breda, this evening?
Hi, Paul. Hi, everybody.
I'll have a Heineken there, Breda, when you're ready.
If only I could, Paul. It would be my pleasure. But I'm delighted to be able to talk to you, Paul, and to greet everyone out there. Wish them all a happy St. Patrick's Day. It's very different. It's our second St. Patrick's Day in lockdown. And usually we'd be welcoming all the families, all the people in after coming from the parades. Things are a bit different, of course, this year. But we had arranged to do a big group act here, but with level 5 lockdown, it just wasn't possible. So we asked Michal's nephew, Ronan Cahaney, from over the road here in Kilglass, with his band, the Daisies, to represent us. So we hope you all enjoy their song. It's the U2 cover of I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. So sit back, relax, enjoy it, and most importantly, please donate what you can. This is going to be a wonderful facility for Kilglass, Collins, all Enniscrone, all the surrounding areas. It's going to be a great amenity for all of us to get back together again, hopefully. And hopefully, Paul, I'll be pulling one of these pints soon.
Well, I'll hold you to that, Breda. So without further doubt, we're going to introduce the Daisies and their song, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. Thank you, Breda, and see you real soon. Cheers, Breda.
Sloan.
So glad.
I have climbed the highest mountain. I have run through the fields only to be with you. Only to be with you. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls. To be with you, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I have kissed honey lips, felt the healing in her fingertips. It burned like a fire. It's burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of angels. I have held the hand of the devil. It's warm.
Yes, that was the Pepper Daisies, all the way from London. And you see the way he's flying the Sligo colours there with his Sligo top on. Well done, Ronan, and all the gang. That's the Pepper Daisies. That's the nephew of Michael Sheridan and the Sheridan brothers, Kilglass there, and the pub. Well done. Great start. Breda, thank you so much for having that ready for us tonight. What can you say, guys, when you have music like that and you have talent in the community, isn't it brilliant? And even when they go overseas and everything, it's brilliant for them to help us out tonight for this brilliant cause. Remember, guys, we cannot do this without your donations. So every little bit helps. If you can share the link with friends, family, anybody all over the world, we would love to see the donations coming in, because this is going to be a fantastic project when it's done. So, guys, remember, share the link. Donate what you can. We know things are different for a lot of people, but every little penny helps. We're going to keep moving on with the show, and this is our local school, Kilglass National School, and we're going to go and say a big hi to Jarlath Brennan. Jarlath, the principal of Kilglass for the last number of years. Jarlath, brilliant to have you with us this evening, and great to be back to school again, I'd say.
Oh, definitely so, Paul. Fantastic. Like, such a difference from moving from what are remote, I suppose, on Doneasa, Marcus and Soneasa Shock, moving from the darkness of remote learning into the children bursting through the doors there last week and having such a positive thing to focus on over the last week in terms of preparing our pieces for the concert, with children active and fun and happiness and collaborating and stimulating each other, that digging out costumes, learning lines, reciting poems, singing songs. It brought very much to the core what school and community is all about. And I suppose it's fantastic tonight that to have the occasion to celebrate what is valued in Kilglass, that idea of community and friendship and neighbours, and that whole idea. And you can see from the children's self-motivation and confidence in their pieces they're performing tonight, that you can see that in our community here in Kilglass. Kilglass National School has had a long history of working and working hand in hand with the community and encouraging a huge sense of belonging and community in our pupils. So it's fantastic that everyone who forms a part of Kilglass community, be the Kilglass family and its friends throughout Sligo, Ireland and the world, they can link in tonight to tonight's virtual concert and continue to build towards what is a very vibrant rural community with renewal and regeneration at its core. And I suppose the children's performances, I suppose they very much put the central story of St. Patrick to the forefront. And as Canon George often said, we're at 50 links in the chain from St. Patrick, and tonight is a brilliant occasion where we can see that link in the chain in Kilglass being strengthened by parish, community, friends and neighbours right throughout the area. So a fantastic opportunity. It brings home again that whole importance of community, our shared interdependence, and that unique sense of what tonight's all about, that idea of Mehel, community working together. So again, from everybody in the school, share that post, donate what you can, encourage anyone you know to donate too, because this is a fantastic celebration of all that is Kilglass and all of its diaspora that are feeding into tonight as well. So really excited to see what's coming up and what has already happened and what's coming up in store for us tonight, Paul. From junior infants all the way to third class, there's a feast of performance in store for everybody tonight. So delighted that Kilglass National School could play a part in what is a truly special event for our community.
That's so true. It is a truly special occasion. Jarlath, this community centre can only be of great benefit to the school as well and to the kids going forward, because I know over the number of years with my own kids going to your school, having to get the hall ready for the play at Christmas and moving classes and everything, this can only be a great bonus to the school. Oh, fantastic. It's at the heart of Kilglass there, right beside the church, across from Sheridan's Bar there. And it's whether it's the after school facility that can work in there, whether it's the performance space of having a ready-built stage and a hall that can bring people in, whether it's communions or confirmations and bringing people back for refreshments afterwards and photographs, and even just getting together and having a space, whether it's through gymnastics or PE or Irish dancing or opportunities for traditional music. It's just a fantastic idea and concept, and it's taking what's at the heart of Kilglass and it's rebuilding it and putting it centre stage and celebrating all that is unique about Kilglass, the people in it and the communities surrounding it, which feed into it, of course. Brilliant, Jarlath. Jarlath, up first we have the kids from second and third class tonight. Second and third class, Miss Linus and Miss Lynn, where it's in the form of a rambling house. So they're going to
start off there with a scale nave Padraig, and putting it back into what St. Patrick's Day is all about, Paul. So I presume it's ready to roll. So best of luck for the...
Sorry, go on, sorry.
No, best of luck for the eve.
We are delighted to introduce to you second and third class, who are going to entertain you with some facts about St. Patrick. Afterwards, they will leave you with a lovely Irish blessing to keep you safe during these uncertain times. Enjoy!
St. Patrick was born in Wales the year 385. His real name was Maewyn Succat. His parents belonged to a high-ranking Roman family. His father's name is Calpurnius and his mother's name was Conchessa. When he was 16, he was captured from a beach by raiders and sold as a slave to an Irish farmer in County Antrim. The farmer's name was Milton. Patrick had to mind sheep and pigs, and he wasn't treated very well. Patrick was often so hungry he had to eat the animals' food. Patrick had a very lonely life and spent most of his time praying. One night, Patrick heard a voice in a dream. It was God. He told St. Patrick to leave the mountain and go to the harbour, where there'd be a boat waiting for him to bring him home. Patrick trusted the boy, so he set off on his journey. Patrick escaped from Ireland and got back to Wales. Patrick always thought about his life as a slave in Ireland, and he continued to pray to God. Patrick knew what he wanted to do with his life. He wanted to become a priest. Patrick went to study to become a priest in St. Martin's Monastery in Tours, France. Patrick became a bishop and returned to Great Britain. Patrick knew that the people of Ireland did not believe in God. They were pagans, so he wanted to return and teach them. Patrick went back to Ireland, and the people were amazed that he could speak their language. Patrick used the shamrock to explain about the Blessed Trinity: God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Each of the 3 leaves on the shamrock represented each one. For 60 years, Patrick travelled all around Ireland telling people about Jesus. During this time, he consecrated 350 bishops to help him with his work. He died in County Down on the 17th of March 461. This date is now celebrated as St. Patrick's Day.
Fantastic. Well done, guys. That's the second and third class of Kilglass National School. I was just reading through the text messages there, and people tuning in from all over the UK and all over. And thank you so much. Remember, guys, it is brilliant. Keep sharing the links. Keep linking this. Sharing it with as many people as you can. And remember, don't forget to go to the GoFundMe page, because every penny we make tonight is badly, badly needed for the big, big project that's coming up. So thank you to Jarlath and all the kids there in second and third class in Kilglass National School. We're going to move on with the show and keep going. And up next, we have the CCC Cheera, and we have Rach Gilroy, Ava McGowan, Roisin Kilgannon, and Damien McGuinness. I think it's Rachel. It is indeed. How are you, Rachel? How are you this evening?
How are you, Paul? Good, good. I hope
good.
everyone's enjoying the show.
Rachel, thank you so much for getting involved with this. Rachel, I've seen you for a number of years in the Ballinlass Salmon Festival, and I remember you in the school as well for years doing your bit. You've moved so much on with your music as well the last couple of years. Tell us how much you've been doing for the last while.
Yeah, well, the group that you'll see playing in a few minutes, we're part of CC Cheera, which is the local branch for Kyoto's traditional music, and it's based in Dromore. And just over the years, the group of us have practiced together and played together and performed in the All Ireland Flat and the Connacht Flat, and been lucky enough to have won the title 2 years ago now, before COVID hit, and just it's given all of us opportunities that we're blessed for.
Brilliant. And winning it has been a big honour to you, and a great group you have there together.
Yeah, it's a credit to us. It really just kind of tells us that we were not bad players, you know.
Well, listen, hey, only for the COVID, you would have won it 2 years in a row. So remember, when this is all over, we're expecting you to win it again. So without further ado, we're going to move on, get your piece up. And Rachel, thank you so much from all the gang here in Kilglass for the virtual concert tonight.
Thanks a million, Pauls.
See you soon. Look after yourself, Rachel.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fantastic, guys. Absolutely brilliant. What we had there was the CC Chiara with Rachel Gilroy, Ava McGowan, Roisin Kilgannon and Damien McGuinness. And they played for us tonight. Gain on August Lilies in the field. Guys, thank you so much. It was absolutely fantastic. And thank you so much. And the talent, as we said, in the local community is just excelling itself here tonight. And we're going to keep moving on with the show. Next up, we have Sinead Jones. How are you this evening, Sinead?
Good. Good evening. How are you?
Fantastic. And you enjoying the show so far?
It's brilliant. Excellent talent so far, isn't it?
Now you have to live up to this now, Sinead. Remember that?
We do, yeah.
Sinead, I'm just looking at the comments and they're coming in from all around the place, everywhere. I've seen them from the east coast of the UK, from Scotland, from Manchester and everything. And it's absolutely fantastic to have people tuning in and cheering and going to the GoFundMe page. So tell us, Sinead, this song that you're going to sing tonight, it's called Sweet Kilglass. Tell us about the song, please.
Yes, it's called Sweet Kilglass. A lot of people know it. A lot of our grandparents would know it. I believe it was written by a Paddy Wall from over O'Hill way. And his nephew, Peter Wall, recorded it. And he used to play it, I believe, in the pubs in London. And a lot of the locals that would be over there would go and listen to him and request this song. So it got good viewing, I believe, over there. And also Betty Riley and the Escorts then recorded it. So that's the version that I learned when I was younger. So this is mine and my husband Darren's version of it. And we hope you enjoy it.
Well, we're looking forward to it. We're absolutely looking forward to it. Sinead, take it away for us.
Thanks. Good night.
Oh, sweet Kilglass, none can surpass. My heart still beats for thee, and for that dear home where I used to roam when I was young and free. Big houses stand in far-off lands, sure there's few that can surpass. My
Well, that was absolutely brilliant, Sinead and Darren. Thank you so much. What a brilliant repetition of that song, The Sweet Fields of Kilglass. And if the people were looking through the photographs there, and I'm sure a lot of you are looking and saying, oh, look at that one, and look at the photographs, and people you would remember from the village and from the community and in days gone by, and some beautiful, beautiful photographs there. And remember, this video can be seen all week or for the next couple of weeks on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you wanted to go back over to any of those, or I'm sure if you got talking to Louise, she will show you the photographs and any of those that want to be seen. I just seen the old church there in Kilglass. Absolutely fantastic to see the old church. I had never seen a picture of that myself. And I think this is the biggest project that has happened in the community since the building of the new church. And I just seen the stone there, 1973. So this is a huge milestone for the village of Kilglass and the surrounding areas. You heard all the different names, Ratley and Cullings and all that different areas being mentioned in Escrone. And this is what this community centre is going to be about. So without further ado, I'm going to go to Amanda Deehan and ask Amanda for an update and tell us how we're going. Amanda, how are you this evening?
Hi, Paul. How are you?
How's things?
Great now. Good. The numbers are
How's the
coming in.
GoFundMe going?
The GoFundMe has a grand total of €12,513.
Fantastic.
So very, very well.
Start.
Thank you, everyone.
Brilliant start to the evening.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, our original goal we had set for 15,000. We increased it today. We got to 10,000 earlier on. We obviously have a lot more money to raise. 20,000 is only the start of it. So we're well on the way.
We're getting there, though. Every little bit helps, as we say. And
every little bit helps.
Yeah.
So keep sharing and keep donating.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And tell us, Amanda, with the GoFundMe, this will be keep going for another while. The GoFundMe doesn't end tonight.
No, it doesn't. So people can still donate for probably another week or so at least, Paul. So yeah, the videos will stay up and the GoFundMe page will stay open. So if it doesn't suit today, then you have the rest of the week. So keep sharing it with people, and we really appreciate every penny.
Brilliant, brilliant. So Amanda, just reading the sheet, you're going singing the.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, I'm reading the wrong sheet. Amanda, we'll come back to you in a little while and we'll just see how we're getting on. How's that?
That's great. Thanks, Paul.
Amanda, thanks very, very much. Keep us up to date, Amanda. We'll talk to you real soon. Cheers. In the last couple of weeks, guys, the last couple of months, you've seen the new service station that has opened up on the hilltop in Cullings, and it's a big, big tribute to the Scott family as well. And with us tonight, we have Shane Scott. Shane, how are you tonight?
Great, Paul, and yourself?
Not a bother. Shane, you're not in Ireland at the moment.
No, St. Patrick's Day from Liverpool this year.
Liverpool, and no accent.
Huh?
No Scouser accent yet?
Oh God, no.
Shane, the hilltop, you've done a fantastic renovation and a massive building there as well, and it's just shows how the family, your whole family have been part of the community for a long, long time now, and to put that effort and building in is another bonus to the area as well.
Yeah, we're delighted to get it open. It's about 20 years in the making, so it was great to be able to get it done, albeit in the middle of a lockdown, but delighted to be open, and Billy and Orla and the team are doing a great job there.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Shane, just in the last while, your family in the shop, they've been doing a goodie bag promotion within the shop to raise a few pounds. How's that going?
Yeah, so the current tally from that is we've sold 29 bags, so €290 going straight to the community centre project. So delighted with that, and thanks to everyone who purchased one.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Shane, any more plans going forward with the?
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get the dining area open. So and then the next big thing really is to get the pub reopened on the site, and we've a car wash opening later this year as well. So. Plenty of things ahead.
All positive, all positive.
Yeah, so we've done a tribute inspired by the Guards' effort with Jerusalem with the team at the service station, and just everyone please donate, and hopefully we'll be able to have a party in the community centre in the not too distant future.
That's it. Shane, listen, on behalf of myself and all the gang here, stay safe in Liverpool. Hope to see you back home real soon. And kick us off with a bit of Jerusalem then, Shane.
Thanks a million. Cheers.
See you soon, Shane. Look after yourself. Thank you.
Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze
That was absolutely brilliant. That's the staff of the new service station there in Culling Scott's service station, and it's a brilliant. And just look at the amount of staff there and the employment that's going to bring, and the employment that this building of the community centre and the centre itself, when it's open, is going to bring to the area is going to be phenomenal. And we're going to talk to Louise just a few more minutes, and she'll tell us exactly all about that. So we're going to move on with the show, guys. And next up, we have Teresa Hanlon, joined by her cousin Ciara Conlon. They're brilliant musicians, absolutely fantastic musicians. I know them for a long time with the Beaufort Cayley Band, while my time involved with the Ballinasloe Sound Festival. They were absolutely major parts of that, and I've worked with them on a few different occasions and different projects. So I'm not going to wait much longer to introduce them. This was filmed when restrictions were a little bit easier before this major COVID. So will you please enjoy this one, guys? This one is Teresa Hanlon, joined by her Ciara Conlon, and this is Come by the Hills.
Hello, I'm Teresa Conlon. This is my cousin Ciara Conlon, and we're going to do Come by the Hills. Come by the hills to a land where fancy is free, and stand where the peaks meet the sky and the rocks meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is gold in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to a land where life is a song, where the birds of the air fill the sky with their joy all day long, where the trees sway in time and even the wind sings in tune, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to a land where legends amaze, where stories of old fill a heart that may yet come again, where the past has been lost and the future has yet to be won, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to a land where fancy is rocks meet the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is gold in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done.
Absolutely fantastic, Teresa and Ciara. Thank you so much. That was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just looking at the comments. Teresa, half of Bunny Conlon must be texting in, and everybody from all over the UK tuning in as well, saying thank you, and an absolutely brilliant song. And we're going to go back to Kilglass National School now, to the junior and senior infants, and they're going to do Shamrock Low's led Pogues, the St. Patrick's Day song. So put it over to Kilglass National School for their second show tonight. Well, that was the children of junior infants and senior infants in Kilglass National School. Weren't they absolutely fantastic? And how proud they are watching themselves on TV tonight. You were brilliant, guys. Big round of applause for all of you. You were, every one of you was absolutely fantastic. And these are the people that are going to benefit most from the community centre when it finally is built. These are the kids that is going to have the best of everything in the Kilglass village without having to go far. So Kilglass and all the community all around, this is for you. So well done to the kids of second, our junior and senior infants in Kilglass National School. Well done to their teachers for that. They had a very short time because remember, they're only back to school in the last week or so, 2 weeks since we got back from lockdown. So the teachers had a lot of work to do, but it was absolutely brilliant. And a big bowl of us and a round of applause for you. So moving on, guys, we have some local Irish dancers. And we're going to say hello to Tara Kennedy. How are you, Tara?
Hi, Paul. How are you? And hi, everybody.
I'm very,
Happy
very good.
St.
How are you
Patrick's
this evening?
Day. I'm
And happy
okay. I'm
St. Patrick's
enjoying the
Day to you as
show.
well.
Good.
Are you enjoying
good.
it?
It's beautiful. Well done to everybody. It's such effort gone in. It's amazing.
It's brilliant. Tara, you've been teaching Irish dancing in the school for a number of years now. So this
I have.
community centre, when it's built, will be a big, big benefit for you as well.
Yeah, I've been teaching down there for the past 5 years with my own school, and obviously we've gone into the hall, and then the hall has been used as a classroom, and we've been shifted to classrooms and moving chairs. So it'd be a massive benefit to school, massive benefit to school, you know. So it'd be brilliant.
You've unhinged some beautiful talent in the Kilglass area, I believe.
Yes, there's going to be a lovely performance put on. There's 14 lovely dancers, and I'm actually going to introduce them now, if that's okay, Paul.
Absolutely, you work away.
Okay. Yeah, so we have Kelly and Tara Hastings from the Sylvan Kelly School. Kelly and Tara have been dancing for many years, have competed in solo and team events, and have actually been on the under-11 8-hand team to win the world in 2016. Then we have Robin and Evie O'Connor from the Bailey Scarf Academy. They're two beautiful girls, two beautiful dancers, and Evie has won many titles over the years. She's won the All Scotland Championships, the Great Brits, the British Nationals, and she's won the Connacht Championships also. And the remaining 10 girls, which are all from my school, Scullerin Tara Kennedy, which is based in Ballinan in Escrone, we have Maeve Hargadin, Lily Roberts, Natalie and Nicole McGowan, Lily Hannon, Anna and Jane Battle, Nicole Pogues, Holly Jo Deacon, and Ruth MacDonald. And they're going to put on a beautiful display, and I hope everybody enjoys it. And please support this wonderful event.
That's what it's all about. Tara, thank you so much. And we're all looking forward to this one, Tara. And we'll see you all real soon back in Kilglass.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
See you soon,
Thank
Tara.
you.
Look after yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well done. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Take a big bow for that one. You well deserve it. And for all the people that put the videos together, thank you so much. It was brilliantly done, and it was a brilliant show. As Tara says, when this is all over and when this is built, this community centre, won't it be fantastic for the community to maybe go in? Some of the older people in the community might even want to go in and watch some of the classes and the lessons as well. So that's what this centre is going to be all about. Remember, guys, we need your donations. Keep donating, keep sharing, keep liking, keep linking. I see a message in there from the United States as well. Thank you so much for tuning in from the States and all over Scotland, Wales, and the United Kingdom as well. But guys, keep sharing the link. Keep sharing the link and go to our donate page. We really need you to help us out tonight and push this as far as it can be possibly pushed. While we're on the subject of the community centre, I'm going to take in the chairperson of the Community Council, and I'm going to speak to Louise McDonald. Louise, how are you this evening?
Well, no more than yourself, Paul, under a bit of pressure.
I don't do pressure, Louise. I don't do pressure.
I'm good. Thank you very much. First of all, I just want to say thank you to you. You're doing a fantastic job as MC. So I'd say now next time we win the Eurovision, you'd be in for a shot there now, Paul, at hosting it. So
they
well
couldn't
done.
afford me, Louise. They couldn't afford me.
You're doing a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Paul.
Thank you so much. And a pleasure. And thank you so much for having me doing this evening. It means a lot. Thank you so much.
Good. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So,
Louise, tell us about the plans going forward and where we are, will you please?
Yeah, so we have very ambitious plans, Paul. This community centre will be a hub of the community. You know, it's going to, first of all, there's like a few different sections to it. So first of all, there's going to be like a childcare facility. So for preschool, after school, and we'll be looking into other childcare facilities that we may be able to bring to the community. And there'll be indoor, outdoor areas which will be purpose built for children. But not only that, we adapted the plans, like with the pandemic and as it has come in, we adapted the plans because there's so much remote working now. And we also noticed that the trend is not just coming for remote working, but there's also a lot of grant aid out there, which is currently passing us by. So currently we're like missing out on 30, 40,000 a pop every time this grant aid comes up, because we don't have a facility that we can adapt to facilitate remote working. And so we have adapted the plans. We now have two shared offices. We've hot desk facilities, we've meeting rooms, we've conferencing facilities. And so the idea is that if there's somebody tuning in here this evening from London or from Dublin, and you got to go ahead to and you can like work remotely and then visit the office every now and then, well, who's not to say that you couldn't rent one of those spaces in the community centre? And, you know, your employer, I'm sure, will be much more delighted to be paying Kilglass rates than London rates or Dublin rates. So that's the idea. And every job that we can bring back to the community creates 3 additional service jobs in the community. So my estimate is that with all the facilities that we have planned, we can support up to 10 jobs in the community centre. And if that can support a further 30 jobs in the community, there is something that, you know, for all of us. Because, you know, I think for our own children, Paul, like, isn't it wonderful to think that if they wanted to, you know, go to college, you know, do their bit of touring of the world, and if they want to settle down, that they have the option to have a really good job on really good rates and to work and live in the part of the country that they love. So that's the whole thinking about it. And then if I have to mention Canon George McHale, so a big shout out to Canon George McHale. I hope he's keeping well this evening, because it was his vision for the hall and the stage and, you know, the concerts, and it was his vision that started this whole project. And I think if the pandemic has shown us anything, it has also shown us that we as a community, we don't like to be separated and we don't like to have to stay apart. And this facility will give us the opportunity to meet, to congregate, to have events, to socialize with each other, to come together as a community. Like we have shown this evening, the talent that we have among us. And I'm looking forward to the day that we can have this concert in the community centre in person and that we can all celebrate together. So I just want to thank a few people. I know thank Paul. I also want to thank everyone, and I don't want to take up too much time, but I do want to thank everyone who has participated. So everybody who recorded videos, all the kids that sang and the adults that sang, that played music, that danced, that said poems, that showed their soccer skills, to all the parents and the grandparents and the guardians and the teachers who helped get all these recordings together and to get them together so we could stitch them together for this show. And I also want to thank everybody who has tuned in. Like, we have actually 590 people watching live here at the moment between Facebook and YouTube. That's phenomenal. So if everybody here took it upon themselves to ask one other person to donate, that's another potential 600 donations. So if everybody that's here, if you've donated, thank you very much. If you have donated, your donation is in safe hands. We are going to take this and we're going to run with it, and we're going to make sure that this project is a reality for the community as soon as we can. And if everybody here can help spread the word, it just means the more we can raise tonight, the less we don't have to come back looking for more. So we set a goal of 20,000. In reality, we need to reach closer to probably 100,000 between all the fundraising. Now, we had a really successful event last year, and we're having this event. So the more we can get in tonight, the closer we are to making this a reality. So I don't want to take up any more time. I just want to, at the end, I'll come back and just thank everybody at the end. But thank you, Paul, again, and I'm ready to move on.
Just one thing, Louise, dear, you mentioned, and I'm not going to hold you up again. I know we want to move on with the show, but what you've said about people maybe wanting to come back to the community or come back or move into the community, I think you're going to be inundated when this comes on. I think people have realized that you can work remotely anymore. A lot of different businesses, I think you're going to be inundated. I don't think you're going to have enough in 2 offices. So I think you're going to need to build on, Louise.
Yeah, this is just phase one. I mean, and you're right. The remote working revolution was already underway. I went to a talk last February before we went into the first lockdown, and they said that the remote working revolution had already started. And they said at the next global, not pandemic, but turn down, they said that large businesses will start ditching their buildings because they realize the cost involved in having the building in a city centre or in a high cost location, and that in favour of remote workforces. And the pandemic has just expedited that. So you're right. I think I think it's the best opportunity for the west of Ireland and for rural Ireland ever, because we don't have to depend on the infrastructure to get people in and out. We just need broadband. And the building has fibre broadband serving its door. So it's absolutely well placed to fill that gap.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Louise, listen, we'll talk to you in a few minutes as well. We'll come back to you in a while.
No problem.
Thanks, Louise. Thanks very, very much. As Louise explained to you there, the benefit that this community centre is going to have, it's not just a hall. It's not going to be just a room for people to come and do it. This is going to be phenomenal to the community. And guys, remember, please donate and share the link as much as you can. So we're going to keep moving on. That was Louise with us there to give us filled up about the different things. So we're going to move on to the the stutters are coming in, the Inniscrone Church Choir, and we're going to talk to Karina Hanlon. How are you, Karina, this evening?
Hi, Paul. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you and to everyone watching.
And you too, and thanks very much. Karina, you started off the show tonight, and the response and the after acts have been just brilliant. Thank you so much for starting us off tonight. Karina, tell us about the song you're going to sing tonight.
Okay, well, the song is called Dear Old Donegal, but we've changed it around a little bit to Dear Old Inniscrone. And this was a song that was sung by a much loved choir member. His name was Michael Sweeney. And he passed away a couple of years ago, sadly. But Michael sang this song at all the Christmas dues and the choir get-togethers. And it just brings back lots of happy memories, I suppose, of good times and good crack and good fun. So we said, yeah, we'll do that one. And we changed it around a bit. We sped it up a bit. And we had great old fun recording it. It was a challenge. It was lovely to do it. We've never done this before, so it was great. Brilliant.
Who's involved with you tonight, Karina?
Okay, so there's about 15 of us. Not all the choir are here, but if you don't mind, I'll just name out the ones that have joined us tonight. If that's okay.
Please do. Yeah.
So we have Maura Kelly and Bernie McCaffrey, Jean Lynott, Tanya Flynn, Maura Whittle, Anne Beardsworth, Shelley Kennedy, Tommy Battle, Phil Duffy. We've Anne Cohn and her little girl Anna Jane, Sheila Harkins, Liam Tuffy, and then there's myself and my little girl Katie. So I hope you enjoy it and sing along, and remember to please donate to this wonderful cause. It's going to be a great facility for the parish, and spread the word amongst your friends and family. All right.
Thank you so much, Karina and the Inniscrone Choir, for doing this for us tonight. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you all real soon.
With that.
See you soon, Karina. Thank you.
Shanahan, Fogarty, Fogarty, Kelly, oh Kelly, ring it, swing the wind. Shake hands with your uncle, the mic, me boy, and here's your sister Kate. And there's a girl who used to swing the by the garden gate. Shake hands with all the neighbours, they're glad to see you home. Your uncle has 1,000 pages, dear old Enniscrone.
And I forgot to flag.
Well done, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Enniscrone Choir. And wasn't it great to see the bit of the tricolours and the colours? And Tommy Battle there in the background giving it loads. Well done, Tommy Battle. A great, great song. Dear Old Enniscrone. Originally Dear Old Donegal, but redone for this. And as this says, a great party piece of the late, great Michael Sweeney down there as well. And I seen Morris putting up lovely tribute there as well. Morris, great to have it. And brilliant rendition of the song Dear Old Donegal, redone Dear Old Enniscrone. So thank you to all the members of the Enniscrone Choir. I know that wasn't all of them, but thank you so much for all the gang that did that. So we're going to keep moving on, guys, with the show. I hope you're enjoying it. Remember, guys, we need all your donations. So please give us all the donations you can. So we're going to go over now to Paddy Martin. How are you this evening, Paddy?
Hi, Paul. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
And you too, Paddy. Enjoying the show?
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. And a happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody in Manchester who's watching. You can see all the little comments coming in from them underneath. That's mostly my family. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
They're all proud of you now, Paddy. You're on television and it's not Crime Watch this time.
It's about time they were proud of me.
No, brilliant. Paddy, you're involved in the community for a good few years now with the soccer club, Enniscrone Kilglass. And I was talking to Peter Regan during the week, and I know you're like us, involved with the GA club. Cannot wait to get back on the pitch.
Oh, can't wait. Listen, you know, tonight's kind of, and the whole COVID and the whole last year we've had has just brought back how the importance the community is to us all. And do you know what? I mean, isn't it fantastic to think we might have a venue to bring everyone together to meet, whether it be a committee meeting, a sporting event, a game of cards. It's absolutely fantastic project. So everyone donate if they can. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Paddy, you're going to show us some of the skills from some of the younger age groups within the club.
Yeah, I think there's a few older lads in there as well, Paul. So we've sneaked them in. There's about 230 members of the young kids who play football down at the soccer club, under 8s up to under 16s, 35 senior members. So you're going to see a great array of skills. But more importantly, you're going to see kids from Castleconnor, Eastgate, Kilglass, Enniscrone. There's even a few maybe from your own area, Paul, down there in Ballina, who we've stole. Stole them.
Listen, Paddy, it's great to have that kind of numbers, Paddy, in the community for young kids and having involvement and your own involvement. And I know Peter and all the rest of the coaches, we thank you so much from looking after the kids and developing them the whole way through.
Thanks a lot, Paul. That's fantastic.
Listen, Paddy, enjoy the rest of the show, and all your family members in Manchester. Big shout out and thank you so much. Paddy, talk to you real soon.
Thanks, though, Paul. All the best.
See you around. So Paddy's going to show the Kilglass.
Qualified for the World Cup. Go and compete. We'll prepare and we'll go and we'll do our best. We'll put them under pressure. The game is about being effective, being aggressive, winning the ball, getting on with the play. We'll put them under pressure.
Shake that
until they need it. Push people, push people, push people, push people. We inflict our game on the people, put them under pressure. We've got a game, we've got a game, we've got a game to win. Put them under pressure. Put them under pressure.
Geez, some great skills there, and well done to all the people involved in that. Paddy Martin there for introducing us, and I know Peter is watching us up there in the hills of Donegal. Peter was meant to be in with us tonight, but unfortunately was unable. So Paddy, thank you so much for standing in. Peter, best luck up there in Donegal, and all the people that were involved in that, absolutely fantastic. And we also meant to mention to Paddy, congratulations on the quality mark that the soccer club have achieved in the last number of weeks. Absolutely fantastic tribute. And as Paddy said, the Kilglass and the Scrum Football Club is Castle Connor, the whole way nearly down as far as Drummond West, including Eastkey, all that area. So it's a broad brand, all the area brought into one, and that is the same as this community centre as well will be. So guys, you know, it's all about community, and it's all about sharing, and let's donate as much as we can. And all the gang there in St. Joseph's Hospital in Ballina as well tuned in tonight. Hi you guys, welcome along as well. We're going to go back to Amanda. Is she with us? Amanda, you still there?
I am, yeah.
How's the wine going down?
I'm not drinking wine.
Oh, you're not back in whiskey again. Oh God, the windows. How are we going, Amanda?
Right, not yet. Great. We're getting very close to the 16,000 mark now, Paul. So delighted. The donations are coming in fast, and hopefully people keep donating and keep sharing.
That's what it's all about. 16,000, not bad.
Yeah, very good.
You'll be a long time back in the scrum with a bucket.
We could give it a go. Yeah, no, people are being very generous. It's amazing the power of community and when people come together this way. And just, I know myself, I had 4 kids in that soccer video, and the kids really enjoyed taking part. These kind of things really bring people together, even though we're still staying apart. So it's all good.
It's all good, and that's what it's about, bringing people together and bringing lots of people together. And I just want to say why we're there, and I just looking at a comment there. Big happy birthday to Morris Sweeney. He was 50 yesterday. Big birthday
happy birthday,
to him as well.
Morris.
So if we get €5 for every year of Morris's birthday, we're doing another couple of hundred here as well. So we're going to make another bit off Morris as well there tonight. But Amanda, yes, a great push forward tonight, a massive push towards the final goal.
Yeah, no, we're really getting there. We can't believe the donations that are coming in, and people are being really generous. I know there's a lot going on tonight for St. Patrick's night, and but the interest in this has been amazing. So we really appreciate every donation. So thank you, everyone.
And it's evident if you look at some of the comments that are coming in as well, Amanda, from all over the world. Just seen one coming in there from California as well. Family all over the world are now tuned in watching this with us now.
Yeah, I can see loads of people from the UK, from London, Birmingham, Manchester, Bunny Conlon, Ballinaha.
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
Near and wide, yes. Yeah, it's
Near
very
and wide.
popular.
Yes,
it's really enjoyable, though. I have to say, I'm loving watching it.
Brilliant. Well, Amanda, listen.
And you're doing well, Paul. You're good. You
Well,
must have done it before, have you?
Last Saturday, yeah, I practiced all night. Yeah. We keep trying. We keep trying. Amanda, thank you so much. We might get back to you before the end of the show, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's okay. Thanks, Paul.
Absolutely. Amanda Deacon there, everybody up in Collings, keeping us up to, imagine, we're nearly at 16,000 euros. Absolutely fantastic. And it's a big thank you to you and to all your friends, family all over the world and everywhere you are for the donations. Thank you so much. Guys, we're going to keep moving on with the show, and we're going to go back to a lad that sang with us a little earlier on, the Pepper Daisies. And I'm going to talk to Ronan. How you doing, Ronan? How are you tonight?
How's it going? What's the crack, Paul? How are you getting on?
Well, good, Ronan. Where are you, Ronan?
I am in Harrow there in northwest London. Can't be anywhere else, unfortunately.
In our Arsenal country.
No, don't worry. We're well away from the Arsenal and the Tottenham as well. Thank God. We're up by Watford, yeah.
As long as you were, like, cause I was being nervous being a Spurs fan, and the Sheridan's now going to slate me. You know what I mean? With Arsenal beating Spurs the other day, like, you know what I mean? I was nervous about interviewing you, Ronan.
Don't worry, you're okay.
Ronan, your first song tonight with the boys, and you're going to introduce the boys in a minute. I know you have Joe McCormick and Patrick Kilban with you there as well. Tough year for you now with the music being on standstill.
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah, obviously this time last year we were over in New York. We had a couple of gigs lined up in Manhattan, and it seemed like everything was going okay until we got off the plane in JFK Airport, and all the pubs rang us up and said everything was going to be cancelled except one pub, Bantry Bay, just outside of Manhattan. And big shout out to Erica and Bantry Bay. They were the ones that put us up for one or two gigs, so fair play to them. But yeah, it's been tough. Other than that, obviously we've had no gigs at all really throughout the year, but hopefully now things will change. But we are delighted to be taking part in this great cause. Hopefully everyone donates and digs deep, and we get as much money as we can. I grew up in Kilglass myself, so very proud to be taking part in this.
It's good to have you. And Ronan, I know London is in the same position, well, as the rest of the world. You're still on lockdown and all that, like, you know what I mean? And hopefully there is a brighter end to the tunnel real soon, and we get you back. And I can assure you, when we get all back to normal, we're looking forward to having you and the boys.
Yeah, we'll happily play. We'll play, no bother at all.
That's it. Now, it might be a little step down from Manhattan and all that and London, but we can guarantee you, local boys will get a big cheer in Kilglass.
Aye, and the pint will taste the same, yeah?
Oh, well, hey, it tastes better. It tastes better, so it does. Yeah. It tastes better. So tell us, what one are you going to sing for us next?
Yeah, so obviously the U2 song we played earlier on, and now we did a recording of Dubliner song, Hand Me Down Me Bible. So hopefully you enjoy it, and fair play. Thanks very much for having us.
Ronan, it's a pleasure to have you, and thank you so much. Stay safe in London, mate, and we'll see you real soon back in Kilglass.
All the best, yeah. Cheers,
lads. Thanks, lads.
Bye.
My Bible. I like my liquor and my living hard. May the Lord save my soul. My salvation was the turn of the card. My heart as black as coal. But everybody's got the right to go wrong. Everybody's got to sing my song. Sing my song. Oh, glory, oh, now I'm the Lord's disciple. Oh, glory, oh, now hand me down my Bible. As all the world can see, the time has come to make us stand, to shine your light on me. Oh, come on, I'm the Lord's disciple. Oh, glory, oh, now hand me down my Bible. Oh, glory, oh, now I'm the Lord's disciple. Oh, glory, oh, now hand me down my Bible.
Well, absolutely brilliant. The Pepper Races all the way there in London. Ronan Cahney and the lads with him there as well. Ronan, as I said, would have been in New York usually this time of year, but because of the pandemic and everything that's going on, they're not there. So we're so delightful that they've done that for us tonight. So Ronan and the gang in London, thank you so much for what you've done. Remember, guys, you heard them say it here. Ronan said, as soon as this community centre is built, they're coming back. They're doing a concert, they're doing a show, and then we're all going over to Breda and me all over in the pub for a good session. So listen, we're looking forward to that. Remember, guys, keep donating. I see the messages are coming in from Chicago now, over there in Illinois as well. So thank you so much to the Tuffy family, Henry Tuffy there in Chicago, for tuning in tonight and watching the show. Remember, the show can be seen all week on Facebook and it can be on the page as well. So remember, guys, go to the donate page, share, do whatever you can, because this is for the people, everybody. So we're going to move on with the show, keep going as we can, and we're going to talk to Mark and Caroline Gilroy. Oh, it's Caroline. Mark is hiding. He's getting the hair done, Caroline, is he?
Yeah, he's getting the hair done, yeah.
He's getting the hair. Caroline, thank you so much for joining us tonight. How are you?
All good now. Had a nice quiet day, so enjoyed it. Hope everybody else did too.
Getting all psyched up for tonight. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. So fair play to yourself and to Louise and to everybody who's contributed. It's a really good show. It's really enjoyable.
It's been going so good. And I just, a few minutes ago when we had Mark's cousin, Rachel, playing a bit of traditional for us earlier on. And I know in my own heart and soul and everybody watching tonight, we would have had Mark's uncle playing. We wouldn't have probably got him off.
That's
Jerry,
for sure.
that would have been Jerry. Jerry would have enjoyed and loved something like this. And but Mark and I know and yourself are going to keep the family spirit alive with this song. What are you going to sing for us tonight, Caroline?
We're going to do a song by John Spillane, All the Ways You Wander. So I just think it's a song that's very relevant to the times that we're living in at the moment. We all have family and friends that are living away and who are missing home. And basically, this is just a message to them that we're all here waiting to be reunited and to have a good time when the time is right. And with that being said, the community centre is going to be such an integral part of that, and the Kilglass community and surrounding communities. And just want to emphasise how important it is to donate tonight and to all the future fundraisers until we reach the goal. It's going to be a fantastic project, and it's going to bring more life back into Kilglass village. So let's hope we reach the goal very soon.
Let's hope we do. And Caroline, thank you so much for those words as well of pushing it forward as well. And it is true. This is all about family and let's get family back together again. I know people have not seen family members for a long time, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. And when the light at the end of the tunnel comes, this community centre is going to be there for people to meet up as well.
That's it.
So Caroline, thank you so much. So listen, let's take it away. This is John Spillane. Not John Spillane singing it, but Caroline and Mark's traditional John Spillane classic. And we thank you so much for your effort tonight. Thank you so much. And we'll see you real soon, Caroline.
All right. Goodbye. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
And to you as well. Take it away, Caroline.
Thanks.
All the ways you wander, all the ways you roam, all across great oceans, all across the foam, to the faraway houses, to the sunset sunfire, searching for the island of your heart's desire. the sun is always shining and the oranges grow on trees. You only have to wait 2 seconds there for anything you please. In a garden of daisies, to the circle of light, searching for the island of your heart's delight. I'll wait for you like a true friend. I'll wait for you till the very end. Through the mountains of morning, through the valleys of night, searching for the island of your heart's delight. I'll wait for you like a true friend. I'll wait for you till the very end. All the ways you wander, all the ways you roam, all across great oceans, all across the foam, to the faraway houses, to the sunset sunfire, searching for the island of your heart's desire.
I told you Mark was gone doing the hair. I told you Mark was fixing his hair there, Caroline. Absolutely brilliant. What a great track. And thank you so much, Caroline and Mark Gilroy over there in Kilglass. It was absolutely fantastic to have you with us tonight. And as I said a few minutes ago, it would have been a tribute to the show. And we all know that your Uncle Jerry, an absolute fantastic musician and a singer himself and songwriter, would have loved the show tonight and would have been a big part of it as well. So we're thinking of Jerry as well in this, but it's all about community and it's all about everything else. And we thank everybody. The messages are coming in from all over the world there. I see them coming in now from Yorkshire in the United Kingdom as well. And these are the diaspora of people from the area that we need to share this link with as much as we can and get them to donate. I hope you're all enjoying the show, everybody. It's been a credit to the organisers, Louise and Amanda, and I know there's a big committee behind them as well. So thank you so much for them, for their hard work getting these videos together, and everybody that has put effort into being part of this show tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure and a treasure to have you with us tonight. So we're going to go back to Kilglass National School once again. This is the first and second class. They're going to tell the story of St. Patrick in a poetic verse. Lale Porrick Aron. So the children of Kilglass National School, second and third class, take it away, guys.
Kilglass National School. I hope you enjoy our poem about St. Patrick. A long time ago in Ireland, from Millicent where he came, was born to us a special child, and Patrick was his name. When he was only 16 years, he received a May's Day. Upon the hills of Ireland, his life was sad and grey. He was left to herd the cattle and left to mind the sheep. And cold beneath the starry night is where he had to sleep. But whenever Patrick ran away and took a brave man's trick, went He went to France, became a priest, studied Christianity, and returned to Ireland to set the nation free. He told the people of good God of hard to understand. His words of powers went right through and all across the land. He built churches where he travelled, where people came to pray, and converted many people each and every day. And when he died, his legend lived in a land so green and quaint. We gave to him a special day, and is now our patron saint. So now on March 17th is a very special date. Marks a legend of St. Patrick we all must celebrate. With your on and wearing green, put a smile upon your face, because it says to us that Ireland is a very special place. Lullaby, 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 big hooray. The issue of being marshal, lullaby, big hooray. Lullaby, 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 big hooray. The issue of being marshal, lullaby, big hooray.
Well, Shlonga Lat as well to the kids of 2nd and 3rd class in Escrone, Kilglass, not in Escrone, Kilglass National School, absolutely fantastic. And as we said earlier on, their teachers only had about a week or a bit over a week to work with these kids because of them just back to school. So it's a great credit to all the teachers. And we had Jarlath Brennan on earlier on, the school principal. And Jarlath, fair play to you and all your team there at Kilglass National School for getting the children ready for this show tonight. Thank you so much. All the parents of those kids, give them a big round of applause on our behalf and everybody tuned in tonight. They were absolutely brilliant and a great rendition of that poem for the day that's in it, St. Patrick's Day as well. So guys, well done. You deserve a big round of applause. We're going to keep moving on, guys, with the show, and we're going to go to the Kilglass Church Choir, and we're going to say hello to Mary Foodie up there in Glan. How are you, Mary?
Not too bad, Paul. How are you?
You enjoying the show?
Great. You're playing a blinder. Brilliant.
Thank you so much. We're getting great feedback from all around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. People from all over tuning in. It's great. Wonderful.
It's brilliant. Mary, again, I know what you have brought, and things have changed now with there being no masses in the church for a long time. So this is a way of you getting maybe together and getting a bit of a...
That's it, exactly, yeah. Singing together while still apart. So I haven't heard the final rendition, but I'm sure it's going to be good. So we had a lot of fun recording it, and a good few takes were taken by some.
Gosh, look at how it has to be done. It has to be done. You know, but listen to me, Mary, you have a good group there within the choir.
We have indeed. Can I just wish former choir member Paddy Lamb a very happy birthday today. He was a great member of the choir, and just wishing him all the best from all of the choir here tonight. So joining us singing, we have Ruth and Louise McDonnell. We have Teresa Hanlon, Aoife Burke, Sinead Jones, who gave a beautiful rendition earlier. We have my own two ladies, Roisin and Emer Foodie, Caroline Lamb, Brenda Quinn, and Breda Sheridan.
So you have a good mixture of the community
we have a good
there?
Mixture. Not everybody, but most of us are there now tonight.
Good. And you might get Paddy out of retirement yet?
We might now after this.
That's it. Well, listen, tell us, what song are you going to sing for us tonight?
We're going to sing Dreams by the Cranberries.
Classic song. Great song.
And thanks for all the support tonight. The money raised so far has been phenomenal, and we'd ask you, if you haven't donated, please donate. It's for a very worthy cause.
Very worthy cause. Well, Mary, listen, thank you so much. And when you give our thanks to all your members of the choir as well for this tonight, and it's much appreciated. And we can't wait to see you all back in the church or the hall or somewhere really soon.
Yeah,
wherever we see you.
All right, Paul, thank you.
Mary, thanks very much. So the Kilglass Choir are going to sing for us the Cranberries classic, Dreams. Thanks very much, guys. Take it away.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't know if they were going to stay going or not. They were doing absolutely brilliant. Now, I could be wrong, but I think I've seen 3 generations of the one family there, and I need to check it. I think there was Breda Quinn, and then there was Louise, and then there was Ruth. So I think that's 3 generations of the one family involved with the Kilglass choir there. So I'm going to ask Louise about that one in a few minutes. I think it was the 3 generations from the family. So well done to the Kilglass Church Choir. Absolutely brilliant rendition of the Cranberry song Dreams, and it was brilliant to have you involved in the virtual concert tonight. St. Patrick's Day 2021, guys. I know it's different, well, a bit last year and this year as well, but soon, guys, there will be light at the end of the tunnel, and we want to put light at the end of the tunnel for this community centre. So if you can, please donate. Share the link, share it with all your friends, family, all the diaspora, all over the world. We have them tuned in from all over the place, and it is brilliant. It is brilliant to have you tuned in with us tonight. Anybody else that wants to get a mention, get the messages into us, we will see what we can do for you. But guys, the show so far has been absolutely brilliant, and the people that put that video together from all the different takes, because it's all being done from different houses, brilliant, and thank you so much for doing that. We're going to move on, guys, to our next song tonight, and this one is A Pair of Brown Eyes. It's from the Pogues. It's a classic, and it's going to be sang tonight by Alan MacDonald and Darren Jones. So will you please sit back and enjoy this one from the Pogues, A Pair of Brown Eyes.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Well done, absolutely fantastic. Anna McDonald and Darren Jones, brilliant track from the Pogues, pair of brown eyes, absolutely brilliant, lads. Thank you so much for that. Remember, guys, keep sharing, keep linking. The more the merrier, the better we get off. And I'm just seeing requests coming in from friends and people from Stoke-on there in Stoke-on, living in New York City. So big thank you and welcome along to the show. Hope you're enjoying the show as well, guys. Guys, brilliant rendition of the song. So we're going to keep moving on with the show. We've got a couple of more acts for you coming up. So this one, a local lad that needs very little introducing. He has been involved with the choir for many a year, and everybody knows him. A great local lad. And his name is John Burke from there in Kilglass. And John is going to sing a song for us, and this one is called The Voyage. Take it away, John.
I am a sailor, and you're my first mate. We sign on together, we coupled our fate. Hold up our anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together we set sail. With no maps to guide us, we steered our own course. We rode out the storms when the winds were gale force. Sat up the doldrums in patience and hope. Working together, we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered round us, we have our own crew. Together we're in this relationship. We built it with care to last the whole trip. Our true destination's not marked on any charts. We're navigating for the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered around us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters that keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now gathered around us, we have our own crew.
Good man, John. Very, very good. Well done, John. And I bet you it won't be long. We'll have you back in Breda Mihal's, back in Sheridan's, and we'll have you singing that with a full house. Well done, John, and thank you so much. Looking at the time, guys, we are pushing on for time as well, and I want to just remind you to share this link. It is going to be up all week, guys. The video is going to be up all week, and we are going to have plenty of links to the GoFundMe page. You can find tonight's show back on YouTube during the week, or you can find it on the Facebook page as well. So I guess in a few minutes I'm going to have Louise and Amanda back up to tell us a little bit more about sharing for the rest of the week. And thank you so much. I see people coming in from all over the world as well, and it's absolutely brilliant. Great reviews, and thank you so much to everybody who shared it. We're going to go back to Kilglass National School. Now, I did make a mistake the last time. I did say that it was second and third class. The last show was first and second class. This is second and third class with their teacher and Mrs. Lynn, and this is a St. Patrick's Day blessing to everybody today on St. Patrick's Day. Hope you enjoy this.
Please donate whatever you can to our community centre. You can do this by clicking onto our Facebook page, Kilglass Parish Community Centre. All donations are greatly appreciated. A very St. Happy Patrick's Day from all of us here at Kilglass National School. Thank you.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Well, that was the class of in this Kilglass School, second and third class, giving us a St. Patrick's Day blessing, and thank you to their teacher as well, Mrs. Lynn. I just seen a message up there a minute from a Dr. G. Whelan, all the way in Q8 with us tonight, and saying hello to a lot of people that they know in the Cabra and the Kilglass and the community as well, all the different areas. As you've seen, the messages have come in from all over the world. We've had them from different parts of the United States, all over the UK, Wales, Scotland, and now Q8 as well. So guys, remember, this is not just for the local people tonight, it's for all the local people that have friends, family all over the world. So keep it sharing, guys, and keep going. Now, I'm going to go back to Amanda and Louise for an update. How are we getting on, guys?
We're getting on good, yeah. So Amanda, how are the figures?
The figure is good. The figure is good.
Oh, you're on mute, Amanda.
Amanda.
I do that at work all the time. Oh dear.
Okay, we'll start again. Louise, start again.
Okay. Hi, Amanda. How are we getting on there?
Oh, I did it really well the first time. We've got €18,590 so far, so brilliant.
Fantastic.
That's amazing, Louise. We would have took that at the beginning of the night, Louise.
Honest to goodness, it's fantastic. Thanks so much to everybody who is contributing their hard-earned money. We really appreciate it. And you know, all I can say is that we just heard that there's another round of funding that's been announced from leaders. So like, if we can get our local contribution together, you know, we're really ready to run with this. And not only that, leader, you know, when we're applying for funding, they like to see that the community is behind the project. And I think this evening we've consistently had nearly 600 people watching a 2-hour show, which is absolutely amazing. And the support through financial donations and through contributions, and just even people viewing and sharing and lifting our spirits and coming together, you know, in a way that we can't meet together this year, but we can meet virtually. So it's just been phenomenal, and I just want to thank everybody for their contributions.
It's been a credit, and I have to say the credit has to be given to you guys as well, Louise and Amanda and the rest of your committee. It's been an absolute fantastic show that you put together tonight. It's been amazing, and you deserve a massive round of applause. So let me start off giving you a massive round of applause. And I know everybody at home tonight as well appreciates the show that you've put together for them tonight.
Yeah, no, there's a big committee and there's a lot of support for this project now, and I think this just shows some of the talent around the parish of Innisgrove and Kilglass, and the support that there is for this project. And as you said, it's a project for the whole community. It's not just for Kilglass.
Absolutely. Could I just mention, I don't want to mention too many names, but I do want to mention the committee and the group of people that we have working together on this. So I want to thank Micheál and Breda Sheridan, Father Jerry O'Hora, Michael O'Dowd, Hannah Gilroy, Gail Wall, Declan Hallinan, Amanda McCloat, Christopher Ormsby, Susanna Byrne, Amanda Gray, and Colin Lynott. So we've been meeting weekly and putting a lot of work and effort into this. I think it's turned out to be a fantastic show, and I just know the feedback's been phenomenal, and I just feel really honoured that we could lift people's spirits this way, with this event. And I have to say, I think we can claim it. I think we're safe to say that this has been the most successful virtual event ever held in the parish.
Yeah. Not just the first.
Well, do you know what? It might be the first and it won't be the last, but we will have a proper good shindig when we get this centre up and running.
We will.
We definitely will.
Yeah, the videos that you see here that are live will remain on the page. We won't take them down. They'll be there. So, you can keep sharing them. They'll be here this time next year. This will be, a moment in time where we're all locked in our houses, and in 2 or 3 years' time, we'll have forgotten what that is, hopefully. But this concert will still be here in everybody's comments. So well done, everybody.
Yeah, and just to say, we've gone over the 19,000 mark now. We're at 19,220 euro. So thank you so much, everyone.
But
we
please,
get 20,000 tonight, Louise.
We will.
Please don't stop. Keep going. I think that there's more there. So if everybody here can find somebody to donate, let's try and get that. Let's try and get up to 30,000. Honestly, I think we need to aim for that. So thank you so much to everybody. 20,000 is phenomenal, but come on, guys, let's get it. Just find one person and ask them to make a donation. And I think there's so many people from the area that are so delighted to support it. We can see the support coming in from every corner of the world. People are happy. They said the last big project here was the church, and here we have a significant project in the center of the village, which is going to be a hub for everybody.
Perfect. One thing, I never knew you were a magician.
Me?
Because, yeah, you, Louise, and I tell you why. A couple of minutes ago, I had Mark Gilroy singing with Caroline over in the house, and now he's after sending me a text message from Lagos in Nigeria. Now, how did you arrange that so quickly? No, big shout out to Mark over in Lagos as well. Mark, thank you so much for tuning in as well, and thank you for the song a little bit earlier on. 20,000 euros, we're going to pass it. We know we're going to pass it, and it's a big, big tribute to all the people that have shared the link with family and friends all over the world.
Absolutely. Thank you so much to every single person here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's it. And to all your committee, not you, as chairperson, Louise, but to all your committee and Amanda and all the rest of the names you've named out there. And I know there's going to be more and more people getting involved now, but we can and will get this over the line.
We will absolutely.
Thank you, Paul. Yeah.
I look forward to bringing back all these acts in the community centre and actually having a concert live. So, I'd listen to them all again, and I watched them all coming in and putting them together, and I'm still not tired listening to some of those pieces are just so good. So thank you so much to everybody who put themselves outside their comfort zone and picked up instruments that they hadn't played in years, and recording yourself on a video and sending that to somebody with just you singing is, it's a very difficult thing to do, and lots of people who sing in choirs would find that quite vulnerable thing to do, and yet people did it. And when they're sending in tracks it's just their voice, it's not even the backing track, because the backing track is in their ear. So it's a really, really difficult thing to do, and I just want to acknowledge that and to thank all the people that did it.
That's something went wrong with my video, Louise, when I was recording it, so that's why we're not going to go.
Save the best to last, Paul.
Well, we'll pass it.
Fire away.
We go for another night. We don't want to think. But when we do get this community centre up and running, Breda and Micheál better get an exemption, because it's going to be a long night.
That is nice.
That's it. Listen, guys, we're going to move on with one or two more. We've one more act left for tonight. But on behalf of myself, Paul Burke, and all the committee as well, hope you've all enjoyed the night, guys. And we might just go back to Amanda just as we finish up after this last song, and just see where we are for then. So I'm just going to finish up with our last song of the night, and it's sung by a local lad as well. His name is Michael McGowan, and he's going to sing Hail Glorious St. Patrick. For the day that's in it, people love this, and it's a great song to sing along to. So on behalf of the virtual concert for Kilglass Community Centre, please enjoy this one. Michael McGowan, everybody.
Hail, glorious Saint Patrick, dear saint of our isle, on us thy poor children bestow a sweet smile. And now thou art high in the mansions above, on Erin's green valleys look down in thy love. On Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, look down in thy love. Ever bless and defend the sweet land of our birth, where the shamrock still blooms as when thou wert on earth, and our hearts shall yet burn wheresoever we roam, for God and Saint Patrick and our native home. For God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick and our native home. For God and Saint Patrick and our native home.
Good man, Michael. Very, very, very brilliant of you to sing that song, and I think it's a fitting way to end the show tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you really have enjoyed the show. I hope that we can push our goals forward going forward as a community as well, and it has been a great honor and a pleasure of mine to be the MC for this show tonight, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember guys, the GoFundMe page will stay open for a number of days yet, and we have Amanda going to tell us about the GoFundMe page, just what's going to happen next week. Amanda, thanks for coming back on with us again just before we finish up tonight. A brilliant show all around, Amanda.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I've enjoyed every minute, Paul, and you've been a brilliant MC. Thanks so much. And thanks to all the acts that took time to send in their videos, and to everybody who's watched tonight and donated. We appreciate every penny.
So, yes, and it is. Have we got a bit better?
We have. The grand total
drum roll
is €20,000 and 70.
20,000 euros
over the 20. Yes.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And as I said, thank you to everybody. It's amazing, and we're delighted to have reached that target. And as Louise said, it's a small part of what we're trying to raise overall. So the GoFundMe page, it will stay there for at least another week. So if people weren't able to donate tonight, we really would appreciate it over the next week, and they'll be able to see the videos will stay on the Facebook page.
Brilliant. So listen, as you said, the GoFundMe page is going to be open for the next couple of days. Keep it going, and if anybody wants to get involved or wants to help out or do anything with it, you can get in contact with any of the committee members.
Yeah, the Facebook page is there. Send a message on the Facebook page, or send a message to anybody in the committee.
Brilliant. So listen, I'm going to sign off on that, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I
Paul.
know that you're going to update the Facebook page in the next couple of hours and over the next couple of days with the total figure. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, we'll be updating regularly. Yeah.
Brilliant. Amanda, listen, talk to you really soon. Look after yourself. Good night.
Thanks, Paul. Bye. Good night.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our show tonight. I hope you all enjoyed it. We've given you 2 hours of absolutely fantastic acts, some brilliant interviews with some local people that have all the one thing in mind: community and the local area of Kilglass in Inniscrone in West Sligo. So if you have, as we said numerous times tonight, friends, family all around the world, see can you get to share the video, share the link, and see can we get a couple more pound. So I think seeing that we've 20 grand made tonight is an absolute tribute to you, the people at home. So thank you once again. Thank you so much. So on behalf of myself, Paul Burke, and all the organising committee of this virtual concert here for St. Patrick's Day 2021, thank you so much. Good night, God bless. Shlón go leat, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And we'll see you all real soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night.